Everybody, I am so glad that you're here. I just wanted to hop on and share a little bit about my journey as a mom trying to balance work, family, and time for myself. I know that there's a lot of moms watching who feel pulled into a million directions, and that's exactly where I've been too. So if you're here, thank you for being here. I'm excited that you're here. For years, I tried to make extra income. I tried all the things. Anything that you could think of, I probably tried it. Millions of different side hustles, and I failed more times than I can count. Side hustles, random ideas, things people said that would work. They either took too much time or I didn't make anything to put the effort in. I was living paycheck to paycheck, but wanted more for my family, especially because my husband is much older and, we only have so much time together, and I don't want to miss the important moments. I don't want to miss that in life. And so I don't know if anybody else can relate to this feeling like no matter how hard you work, it's never enough, which is just exhausting and frustrating, and you constantly feel like you're in quicksand. You give all you've got to a job and never make enough money. You're missing time with your family. It's just miserable. It's like a hamster wheel that you can't get off of. So eventually I came across a digital marketing system that finally made sense for me and my family. And here's what I loved about it. I don't have to sell to friends or family. It's not an MLM or a pyramid scheme. I can work in about 2 hours a day, and you can do that from anywhere. I can build it around my family's schedule instead of missing moments. So it wasn't a magic solution. I had to put in effort, but for the first time, I felt I could actually grow something sustainable and have time for my family. So have you ever tried anything like this before? I mean, where you wanted flexibility and time freedom? For me, it became more than income. I felt God leading me to build with a purpose, so not just for myself. That's why I decided to dedicate a portion of what I earn, 50%, toward helping others in need. It feels amazing to use this business not just for my family, but to be a blessing to others, and that is really what kept me going. You guys, I really don't know much about TikTok. I wasn't even on here before this, so you just have to bear with me. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyways. So if you've ever wanted to make money and do good in the world, you can drop a heart in the comments. So my vision is to help moms who they need more freedom and clarity. So they can start spending more time with their family, stop stressing about money, and build something that actually fits into your life. So that you don't have to take a calculator to the grocery store because you are trying to keep up with how much that you're spending because you don't want to overspend. You don't have to be stressed in that way. So I'm sharing this journey because I know that it can feel overwhelming at first. If you want to see how I do it step by step, I share everything in a free webinar. There's no pressure, there's no selling to friends, to neighbors, just information so that you can see if it makes sense for you. So if you're interested, then just tap me down below. Feel free to check it out whenever you're ready. So thank you so much for being here today and listening to my story. Remember, you don't have to figure out everything at once. Just take small steps, and just do what works for your family. If any of this resonated with you, any of this that I've shared along my journey, there's more to come, and I'd love to walk through the journey with you. Hello, hello. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I just wanted to hop on and share a little bit about my journey and trying to balance work, family, and time for myself. So I know there are a lot of moms out there who may be watching who feel pulled in a million different directions. And that's exactly where I've been. For years, I was trying to make extra income in all kinds of ways. I've probably done every single side hustle that you can think of, random ideas, things people have said that would work, and they either took too much time or I didn't make enough to even put in the effort. I failed at all of them. I was living paycheck to paycheck, but I wanted more for my family, especially because my husband is older and we only have so much time together. I don't want to be trading my time for dollars anymore because it's just a rat race, and you feel like you're in quicksand and you can never get out of that. They say a job is just over broke. I feel like that's somewhat true. So I don't know, can anyone else relate to this feeling like no matter how hard you work, it's never enough? Hi guys, thank you for joining. So eventually I came across this digital marketing system that finally made sense for me. And here's what I loved about it. I didn't have to sell to my friends or my family. It's not an MLM. It's not a pyramid scheme. I can work in about 2 hours a day from anywhere. You could literally be on vacation and getting your 2-hour income earning activities done. I can build it around my family's schedule. Instead of missing those important moments. And it wasn't a magic solution, of course. Let's be real. I had to put in the effort. You have to put in the effort. But for the first time, I felt like this is actually something sustainable and that I could do and have time for my family. And that was really important to me. So have any of you tried anything like this before? Were you wanting flexibility and time freedom but didn't know how to get it? So, hey guys, thank you for being here. I am just sharing my journey about my online digital marketing business, where it's a passive income. You can earn 100% profit. It is all yours. You literally just work 2 hours a day. You can work from anywhere. And it's a step-by-step instruction how to do it. They literally teach you everything. So I am very much an introvert. I am not tech savvy at all whatsoever. But this system actually teaches you everything that you have to know, everything that you need to know to be successful. And it is a proven system. Tons of people are making so much by doing this system, and anybody can do it. So that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to share this with whoever wants to listen, but definitely for those moms out there who feel like they are constantly struggling between being so stressed out about trying to find time for themselves and their family, taking care of their family, and a job if they're working. It can be so much as a mom, and I know what it's like to feel guilty for missing those important moments with your kids and your family because you have to be at a job, because you're trying to provide for them. So this system, that's really what got me into it, because I can have more time with my family. I can actually just do my 2 hours a day, and then I can be earning money in the background. I can be earning money while I sleep. I can be earning money while I'm at my kid's baseball game. That is insane, you guys. We're not talking about checking into a time clock. We're not talking about doing something where you're earning money for someone else. You are literally earning money for you, and 100% profit is for you. It is so doable, you guys. And I just want to be able to share this because it is an amazing opportunity. I wish I would have been able to know about it sooner. My vision is to be able to help moms have more freedom and clarity so they can spend more time with their family, stop stressing about money, and build something that actually fits in real life. So I'm just sharing my journey because I know that it can feel overwhelming at first. If you want to be able to see it step by step, I can share this in a free webinar. There's no pressure, no selling to friends or family, no obligations, just information so you can see if it makes sense for you. So if you're interested, just type me down below and I would be happy to share that link with you. So I'm so glad that you guys could be here with me today. Thank you so much for being here and listening to my story, because I know you can scroll on past and there's tons of stuff that you can look at. I understand that. So, and you know, I don't have it all figured out, you guys. I'm just getting started, but I'm so excited about what this can do for me and my family. You can actually leave a legacy for your family with this proven system. I mean, I can't even tell you the amount of people that I've seen be successful with it. So I know I can. If they can, I can. And if I can, you can. So if you're just joining me, I'm glad that you're here, of course. I just hopped on here to share my journey about trying to be a mom, working, trying to balance my family and time for myself, taking care of them, trying to provide for them. I know there's a lot of moms watching who feel pulled in millions of different directions, and you constantly feel like you're not enough. I know exactly what you feel, and that's where I've been. So for years I tried to make extra income in all kinds of ways, and I failed more times than I can count. Different side hustles, random ideas, things people said that would work, you name it, I have probably tried it. I was just determined to make extra money so that I wouldn't feel like I was in that rat race of being just over broke, living paycheck to paycheck, and just wanting more for my family. Especially because my husband, he's so much older than me. We only have so much time together. I don't want to waste it. I want to be able to spend that time that we have together wisely. And so that is another reason why I started this. So can any of you guys relate to feeling like no matter what you do, it's never enough? I can't be the only one that feels that way. So eventually I came across this digital marketing system, and that finally made sense for me. And here's what I loved about it. I don't have to sell to friends and family. I don't have to be a salesman. It's not an MLM, and it is not a pyramid scheme. You don't have to have the person that you purchased from be successful for you to be successful. You can pass them up in 2 days. It is not a pyramid scheme. You are working for yourself, and you can work in about 2 hours a day, and you can do that from anywhere. Like, you could be sitting up in a hotel room and have nothing to do and start working on your business. You can work in 15 increments a day. You can do 30 minutes in the morning, come back 15 minutes at lunch, 30 minutes in the evening, but you do your 2-hour income earning activities, and that's all you have to do. It wasn't a magic solution. I have to put in the effort, but for the first time I felt like I could actually grow something sustainable and have time for my family. So have you tried something like this before, where you wanted flexibility and time freedom? For me, it became more than just income. I felt God leading me to build with purpose, not just for myself. That's why I decided that I want to dedicate a portion of my profits from what I earn. Like I said, you earn 100%. I want to donate 50% towards helping others, and to help them however God shows me to help them, whether it's buying somebody groceries, or whatever it is, paying part of their utility bill. That's what I want this business to be, not only helping me and my family, but for helping others as well. And so it feels amazing to me to be able to use this business, not just for them, not just for my family, but to be a blessing to others. And that really, it keeps me going. So if you ever wanted to make money and do good in the world, just drop a heart down below. My vision is to be able to help moms have more freedom and clarity have more time for their family, and feel less stressed and not feel like they're constantly in quicksand and like it's never enough. I want them to be able to feel like, know that they're worthy and feel that they can be that provider for their family. Especially single moms out there who are barely making it with one job and have to find somebody to keep their kids. You guys, this is a game changer. Game changer. You could do this after your kids go to bed and be making money that way. And you could eventually get to the point where this is all you do and you make a significant income. So you have all that time for your family and you can be that mom that you've always wanted to be. You don't have to feel guilty anymore. So that's my vision, to be able to help those moms out there. And of course, it doesn't have to be moms. It could be dads. It could be anybody who wants to make money online. And it's a passive income. Like I say, you could be at your kid's baseball game and get a notification that you just made money. You could be on vacation and you get a notification that you just made money. So if you want to see more information about this, we do have free webinars that you can watch. And there's no harm, no foul. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But I would hate for you to miss this opportunity that could be a life changer for you and your family. Especially if you're a mom out there really struggling. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing moms out there struggling. They're trying so hard. They're working so hard. And it's still not enough to pay the bills. It's still not enough. You miss out on your kids' important moments. Whether it be at school or what have you. You miss out on those moments because you're trying to provide for them. And of course, little kids, they don't understand that. And one day they will. But why have that mom guilt when you could have something like this and you don't ever have to have that guilt again? So I'd love to share more with you guys. Follow me. I'm going to be sharing my journey here on TikTok. Again, like I said, I'm very new to TikTok. I wasn't even on it before I started this digital marketing business. And again, I'm very much an introvert. You can even do this business faceless. You don't have to show your face to do this business. And that's exciting to me because, again, I'm an introvert, but I chose to just jump in there, feet first, jump in the water and get out there and start swimming so that I can help my family and I can leave a legacy for them because I want that for them. And I'm so excited to have an opportunity to do that. And not only that, but be able to do God's work as well by helping others. So yeah, you guys, thank you for being here. I'm so glad to be able to share this opportunity with you. Follow me for more so that way you can see even more details of what I'm doing. You can follow along in this journey. I'm a real person. I am somebody who is not tech savvy. This is very new to me. I am learning as I go. TikTok is very new to me. I really don't know what I'm doing, especially on this live, so have some mercy and grace with me, and thank you for watching if you're here. Thank you so much for being here today, and for just listening to my story. Remember, you don't have to figure everything out at once. You can take small steps. Do what works for you and your family, and build it with intention. So if you resonated with anything that I shared, follow along. There's more to come, and I'd love to walk this journey with you. Thank you, guys.